Hi, Cohort 12. This is Desiree, and I am going to be doing my training on the app Sounding Board. So the app is a communication app. It is an AAC app that I came across when looking at different AAC apps that I can recommend to my sister for my nephew who is autistic and nonverbal. So just a basic rundown on the app. The app is available on iOS devices such as iPads, iPhones, and itouches. Now, the app was developed by a company called AbleNet. These are just some screens on here to show you what the app looks like. Now, it doesn't have great ratings. It's only a 3.5 out of 5. But I think to get started and transitioning from a no-tech communication board to starting to use a basic application on a device, I think this app is a good transition. So that is one reason why I had selected this app and recommended it for my sister to start using when she was ready to transition from the no tech with my nephew to a little bit higher tech. So I'm going to go to my app here. Okay. So this is the first screen that comes up for the sounding board. It shows you that you can buy additional boards at the bottom right corner. These are the different boards that they have available for purchase. I'm going to click back here. Now, the next thing I want to show you really quickly is the user data. So this section here just tells you how active you were in each category of the boards, as well as each symbol in the categories for the boards. So it just tells you basic information here of how active each one you were to keep track of. Okay, so the two trainings I'm going to go over today is I'm going to show you how to add a new board as well as editing a current board that we have on here. So first thing is first, let's go ahead and add a new board. So I'm going to click the right top corner where the plus sign is, and it says add a board. So I'm going to do a color board with different colors on there. I'm going to name it and put colors. Next, I'm going to select an image. Now, I already have images preloaded on my photo library, so I'm going to pick from my photo library. Then I'm going to click on the color wheel. Select choose. Now I'm going to record the message for this board by clicking on record prompt message. Colors. I'm going to press stop and re-listen to that to make sure it's good. Colors. Sounds good. I'm going to move on to the next screen by clicking the right arrow button. And now I'm going to start adding the various colors that I want to have on this board. Now for time's sake, I'm just going to add 2 different colors for this board. Going to start with the first one and add an image. Going to click on Add Image and select from my photo library. We will click on the red color here. Select Choose. Have to name it. So I'm going to just put here red and save it. Next thing I will be doing is recording the message here. Red. I'm going to re-listen to that and make sure it's good. Red. Okay. Next I will be recording the prompt message. Red. Stop. Red. Okay, just wanted to listen to it to make sure it was good. And we'll press the next arrow key. And there we have one color red. And I will be adding another color. And we'll do that by clicking on Add Image where the plus sign is. We'll add image. It's on the left side. Pick from photo library again. Click on the blue. And select Choose. We're going to name it. It's the color blue. So I'll type in blue. Press Save. And then we'll do the same thing for this one. We'll record the message. Blue. Going to listen to that back again. Blue. Okay, and then record the prompt. Blue. Going to listen to that again, play the recording. Blue. Sounds good. Now we'll move on to the next page. Click the right arrow. And there you have my 2 colors. For now, I'm just going to leave this board with just the 2 colors. So I'm going to click on the right arrow. And now you can see my board is created at the top of the page. Now, in order to select that board, we'll just click on where it says the colors. And there are my 2 colors that I recorded. You can click on either one. Red. It'll play back the recording prompt that we just created. I'm going to click back. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is how to edit the current boards. So we can either edit what is currently on each of the preloaded boards, or we can add additional items onto the preloaded boards that I have listed here. So I'm going to focus on the shopping list. I'm going to click on that here. Now, as you can see, there's only a few items on here. There's only 6 items, and it's pretty basic. They just have milk, eggs, and 4 other items on here. Now, if I buy items on a regular basis, I would want to add those items on here too. So I'm going to click back so we can go ahead and edit my shopping list here. Going to click on where it says edit board, at the top left corner where the minus sign is. Next thing I want to do is click where it says shopping list. Now I don't want to click on the left side where the red minus sign is, because then that will delete my preloaded board. And I don't want to click on the right side because then it just moves the shopping list to a different location in the order. So I'll leave that where that is there. I'm going to click in the center. Now that allows me to edit the preloaded board here. I can change the name to groceries or something different if I didn't want to keep it as a shopping list, but I'll go ahead and keep that the same. I'm going to click next. Now here is where I will add additional items to this preloaded board. I'm going to click on the plus sign where it says add image. And I'm going to put bananas on here. So I'll click on a photo that I had taken earlier today. It's in my photo library. Click on the banana. Get it centered in the box here. Select choose. I'm going to name it here in the message name, and I'm going to put bananas. Press save. Now I will do the same thing as I've done previously in my user created boards, and I will record my message. Bananas. Going to listen to that and make sure there wasn't any other background noise. Message. Bananas. Okay, so it still caught me talking, so I'm going to re-record that. Bananas. Going to listen to that again. Bananas. Much better. Okay, so that one's good, and I'll record the prompt message. Bananas. Okay, listen to that one more time. Bananas. Okay, so they sound good to me. And I am finished here on this page, so I will click on the right arrow. And there you have my banana listed on my shopping list. Okay, so I'm going to add one more image. I'm going to click on add image. Click on add image again. Pick from photo library. Going to add water because I always buy water. Click choose. Going to the message name, type in water, save. We'll record the message, water. Play the recording. Water. Then we'll record the prompt message. Water. Play that recording. Water. Okay. So we are done with this one here. We'll click the next arrow. And now you have my 2 items added to the list. I'm going to click the right arrow because I am finished here for now. But in the future, I can definitely add more items to this list. Okay, I do not need to edit anything else here. So I'm going to click on Edit Boards at the top left corner one more time. And there we go. It takes away the other symbols there, so I don't have to delete accidentally or move the board onto a different arrangement. If I click on shopping list again, it'll show me my 2 items, my bananas and my water. Bananas. Water. Awesome. So I'm going to click back. Okay, so that is my training session for sounding board. If any of you have any follow-up questions, I'd be happy to answer them. And thank you for listening to my training.